We're counting down 10 used cars in Australia that routinely survive past 200,000 kilometres, cost very little to buy, and almost nobody considers. From forgotten local sedans to hybrids with taxi fleet proof, every entry was ranked on one thing: how well the engine, transmission and ownership costs hold up when the odometer keeps climbing. We start at number 10 with a car most Australians have already written off. In the 10th place, the Mitsubishi 380 stands as one of the last locally built Mitsubishi sedans produced from 2005 to 2008. Its 3.8-litre V6 is known for mechanical simplicity and can handle long distances if kept on a regular service schedule. While the 380 rarely makes headlines for high-mileage feats, owner reports confirm many examples passing 200,000 kilometres with only routine maintenance. The car's spacious layout and comfortable ride suit daily commuting and country drives, even if its image never matched its practicality. Weak resale is driven by Mitsubishi's late exit from local manufacturing, not by engineering faults. Buyers should listen for timing chain rattle on cold starts and check for smooth idle and clean shifts from the automatic. With usable examples often listed between $3,000 and $7,000, the 380 remains an affordable option for those willing to look past badge snobbery and focus on proven mechanical value. Number 9, the Honda Accord Euro delivers a refined ownership experience that rarely gets the attention it deserves in Australia. The CL9 and CU2 generations, imported between 2003 and 2012, stand out for their robust K-Series 4-cylinder engines, units widely respected for lasting well past 200,000 kilometres with basic maintenance. The chassis and cabin feel more solid than most rivals at this price, and the ride quality holds up even as the kilometres climb. Common wear points include rear suspension bushings and air conditioning compressors, but parts are widely available and repairs are straightforward. Examples with less than 100,000 kilometres have been listed for around $6,200, making the Accord Euro a smart buy for those who value mechanical strength over market trends. Its understated badge keeps prices reasonable, but for buyers focused on long-term reliability, it's a quiet achiever. 8th place goes to the Toyota Orion, a car that quietly delivers more value than its conservative badge suggests. Built on the same platform as the Camry but fitted with the 3.5-litre 2GR FE V6, the Orion brings genuine mechanical strength and a bit more punch to the daily drive. Owners who keep up with scheduled servicing routinely see these engines sail past 200,000 kilometres without drama. Regular transmission fluid changes and attention to early oil consumption issues, mainly in the first few years, help keep costs predictable. Servicing remains affordable compared to premium V6 sedans, and the parts network is strong thanks to its Camry DNA. Yet, many buyers overlook the Orion, dismissing it as just a Camry in disguise, which helps keep used prices reasonable. A 2011 touring model with under 150,000 kilometres can list around $14,700, offering a lot of car for the money. For those willing to look past the bland styling, the Orion stands out as a durable and cost-effective long-term buy. Number 7, the Mazda 6 Petrol, stands out as a mid-size sedan that manages to blend durability with a more engaging drive. The GH and GJ generations, powered by the 2.0-litre MZR or the 2.5-litre Skyactiv G engines, have built a reputation for reliability when kept on a regular service schedule. These engines avoid the complexity of turbochargers and hybrid systems, keeping maintenance straightforward and parts widely available across Australia. Steering response and chassis balance are often praised, offering a sharper road feel than most rivals in this price bracket. Yet condition matters. Rear wheel arch rust is a known issue, especially for cars from coastal areas, and suspension components like control arm bushers and rear shocks usually need attention around the 180,000 to 200,000 kilometre mark. With strong aftermarket support and realistic running costs, a clean, rust-free petrol Mazda 6 remains a smart option for buyers seeking reliability with a bit more personality, provided they prioritise a thorough inspection before purchase. Number 6, the Ford Falcon FG stands as one of the clearest examples of Australian high-mileage toughness at a bargain price. The heart of its reputation is the locally built Barra 4.0-litre inline 6, a workhorse engine that taxi operators and private owners alike have pushed well beyond 400,000 kilometers, some even reaching the million mark with regular maintenance. This engine's durability is backed by an enormous local supply of affordable parts and decades of fleet service, making repairs straightforward and inexpensive. Common wear points include suspension bushings, brake boosters, and cooling system components, all easily sourced and well understood by mechanics across the country. Servicing averages around $329 for 15,000 kilometers per year, and the Falcon's running costs are kept in check by widespread aftermarket support. However, fuel consumption sits at 11.9 litres per 100 kilometres, a figure that deters many buyers in today's market. The end of local production in 2016 has also depressed demand, but for those willing to live with higher fuel bills, the FG Falcon delivers proven long-life reliability rarely matched at this price point. Number 5, the Lexus IS 250 brings a different flavour to the high-mileage shortlist by offering genuine luxury without the usual prestige car headaches. Built from 2005 to 2013, it's powered by the Toyota-developed 2.5-litre 4GR FSE V6, an engine known for its smoothness and reliability when serviced on schedule. The automatic transmission is equally robust, and together they provide a long-term ownership experience that's more predictable than most European rivals. While the IS 250 isn't the cheapest car to run, fuel consumption sits above mainstream Japanese four-cylinders, and servicing costs reflect its premium badge. It avoids the expensive surprises that often come with used German sedans. Common high-kilometre issues include carbon buildup on the intake valves and the occasional water pump replacement, both manageable with routine maintenance. Used prices typically range from $12,000 to $18,000, undercutting comparable BMW 3 Series models by several $1,000s. For buyers who want a refined cabin and a quieter ride, the IS 250 stands out as a sensible, lower-risk path to luxury motoring that can comfortably reach and surpass 200,000 kilometers. Number 4, the Honda Civic from the 8th and 9th generations stands as a practical choice for anyone seeking a dependable runabout that shrugs off high mileage. The R18 and K20 petrol engines have earned a reputation for reaching 250,000 to 300,000 kilometers with little more than routine servicing. Rear suspension bushings are a known wear point, typically costing between $300 and $500 to replace, and air conditioning compressors may start to show issues after 180,000 kilometers. These Civics rarely attract attention on the used market, often dismissed as plain or outdated, which helps keep prices reasonable for buyers who value substance over style. The real value lies in finding a clean, well-serviced petrol example with a complete maintenance history, rather than chasing the cheapest car on offer. For first-time buyers and daily commuters, the Civic delivers reliability, low running costs, and a straightforward ownership experience that's hard to match at this price point. Coming to the top 3, the Toyota Prius stands as the most misunderstood workhorse in Australia's used car market. While many buyers shy away from hybrids over battery fears, the evidence from local taxi fleets tells a different story. In Cairns, Prius taxis routinely rack up 200,000 kilometres per year, with some individual cars documented reaching 350,000 and even 550,000 kilometres before their first battery replacement. That level of endurance shatters the myth that hybrid batteries are a guaranteed early failure. Fuel economy is another highlight. Fleet data consistently shows real-world consumption around 4.0 to 4.5 litres per 100 kilometres, translating to major savings over the life of the car. When the battery does eventually need replacing, a reconditioned pack can be installed for between $1,500 and $1,890, a fraction of what many expect. Key inspection points include the health of the hybrid system, the absence of warning lights, and evidence that the cooling fan and battery have been properly maintained. Despite its proven reliability and low running costs, the Prius remains overlooked, held back by persistent misconceptions and its reputation as a taxi. For buyers focused on durability and efficiency rather than image, the Prius makes a compelling, low-risk case for high-mileage ownership. In second place, the Toyota Camry sets the standard for buyers who want the least amount of drama on the road to 200,000 kilometers and beyond. For years, fleet operators have relied on the Camry for its durability, straightforward service schedules, and strong parts support, traits that have seen many examples run well past 300,000 kilometers with only routine maintenance. Recognition, like the 2025 Fleet Car of the Year, underscores its reputation for low total ownership cost and predictable reliability. The XV40 and X550 generations in particular offer the best value, blending affordable running costs with a track record of mechanical dependability. Typical age-related issues, such as worn suspension bushes and alternator bearings, are inexpensive to address and rarely lead to major headaches. While private buyers sometimes overlook the Camry, dismissing it as uninspiring, that perception keeps used prices reasonable and makes it one of the easiest trouble-free recommendations in the market. For those prioritizing peace of mind over excitement, the Camry remains the benchmark for reliable long-term ownership. And finally, in first place, the Mitsubishi Magna stands as the clearest example of overlooked value in Australia's used car market. As one of Mitsubishi's last locally built sedans, the Magna carries a legacy of practical engineering and affordability that's rarely matched at the bottom end of the market. Typical used prices hover between $2,000 and $5,000, making it one of the lowest risk entries for buyers who are willing to look past badge prestige. The heart of its long-life reputation is the robust V6 engine, which, when kept on a regular service schedule, routinely sees owner-reported odometer readings of 250,000 kilometers or more. This endurance is supported by a strong community of local owners who share stories of high-mileage success with nothing more than routine maintenance and attention to known weak points. Common faults such as transmission synchronizer wear, idle control valve issues, and heater core seal leaks are well documented and generally inexpensive to address, especially with parts shared across the Magna and 380 models. The Magna's lack of mainstream appeal means it often sits ignored in classified listings, but for buyers who prioritize condition and service history over image, it offers the biggest upside for minimal outlay. As a final reminder, the Magna proves that mechanical strength and careful ownership can deliver years of reliable motoring, even when the market has moved on. Across these 10 overlooked models, one pattern stands out. Genuine value comes from proven reliability, not badge prestige. In Australia's used car market, focusing on maintenance history and robust engineering pays off long after trends fade. For buyers, durability, not popularity, remains the smartest investment.